So welcome everybody, how are you all tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little disappointed because dinner did not turn out good. I usually eat right before streams and it did not turn out well. Oh fuck, oh there's so many things I forgot to do today, god damn it. Like and keep remembering things I need to do. But that's okay. I'm still capable of doing them. I can do them now. I did see the workroom entrances, and that's exactly why there is no talk about All Stars 3, because I want to save my reaction to those after or when I make a video about it. So because what's the point of me making videos if I'm just gonna talk about it here? There we go. Hi, Corgi. So, what's been happening lately? What conversations do we need to be having? We could be talking about Dragula. I know Dragula ended. What conversations? Oh, one thing I want to talk. I'll probably talk about that later. Logan Paul. What did Logan Paul do? Something else? We talked a lot about Logan Paul. Nintendo Cardboard. Yeah, I for patrons I made a specific thing about it. My whole thing with Nintendo Cardboard or Nintendo Labo is the concept's really cool. It's a really cool concept, and I really love it. But my main problem when it was first revealed was the reaction. I know a lot of people were positive, but I was loving that shit, and I got really pissed at the negative reaction because it was just hardcore gamers going like, but what about me? What's it for me? Like, how do I fit in this equation? It's like, you don't. This is not made for you. That's like getting angry that Barbies exist and they're not marketed towards you. They're not meant for you. Like, that was my whole big spiel. But that's on the Patreon if you want to be a patron. It's literally only like 2 minutes long. Go watch the last episode of Dragula. Go watch it right now. Ignore my stream and go watch it. It's damn good. You deserve it. Treat yourself. I told Kennedy she got pretty high. She called me a basic bitch. That sounds like a Kennedy thing to do. Hi, Changeling. Nintendogs, I did not grow up with Nintendogs. Like, the games that I got for the DS, Nintendogs was not part of that equation. I enjoyed what I play at GameStop on the test DSs that I could play, but I did not grow up with it. But from seeing other people play it, it looks fun. Oh, I take that back. I actually played Nintendogs, the demo for the 3DS. There was a demo on the 3DS, and I played a lot of that, actually. And I really liked it, but I never actually bought the game. I thought James should have... Well, They all should have won. Like, they all had the capability of winning. I was expecting James to win. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Piedmont? I think that's how you pronounce that name. Do you have any unpopular opinions, political, drag, gaming wise? Well, drag is my entire channel. I consider that an entire unpopular opinion. Gaming wise, I don't really think so. I think I'm pretty in line. I pretty much have the same thoughts as other people when it comes to games. Political, I'm not very political. I don't really know a lot of shit. If you want to get political, I didn't know that the government shut down today. I was out of the loop. I was not aware. I was like, oh shit, the government shut down. Well, that's grand and dandy. I was so not in, like, I was just not aware of anything that happened today. And then I was like, and then my mom asked, like, is the mail getting delivered? It's like, yeah, the mail always gets, it's Saturday. What are you talking about? Not Sunday. Sunday is when the mail doesn't get delivered. And she was like, no, this government shut down. And I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Huh. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. But it's a whole bunch of, like, this side says it, this side. This happened with Obama too in 2013. Like, we lived during 16 days of the government being shut down. I was like, we survived that. I'm sure some shit went down with that I'm not aware of, because I was 18 then. Yeah, I was 18. So some shit went down, but I don't really remember it. I was not as politically aware at that age because I was under Obama. I didn't need to be. Hi Javier, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, America. Well, it's like, Trump's not even at the White House right now, right? He's not even there. He's like nowhere to be found. It's like, he's also just not saying like what he wants. Like, at least Obama's like, well, like, this is what I wanted and this is not what I got. Trump is kind of not in that way. Was I the only person who thought Vicky was gonna win? I thought... Well, I thought that after they actually deliberated, I was like, it's either gonna be Vicky or a bitch. It has to be, because they didn't mention James at all. I kind of went in with no expectations. Like, after that, I was like, whoever wins, wins. Would you rather become a male exotic dancer forever or be sad and depressed for the rest of your life? I mean, I'm already sad and depressed and I'm pretty sure this is going to happen for the rest of my life. If I could get rid of my sadness and depression by being an exotic dancer, well, I don't see a negative in that at all. Like, being an exotic dancer, there's literally no problems with that. Like, why would I have a problem with being an exotic dancer? That sounds wonderful. Hi, Will. Will you give us tips on how to get a sugar daddy? If I find one, I'll write a book. I'll write a book on how to do it. You need to be attractive, which is my first problem. The Assumption song, is that the song where like it goes into like bad, like you think it's gonna be a curse word or a sex thing and it's not? I think I heard that. I forgot it was called the Assumption song. So was there any music? Oh, you know who released music? I was about to ask this. If you have any music suggestions or things that happened this week, tell them now. But Kylie Minogue released a new single. That shit's fire. It's different. It's very different than her usual shit. But it was fire. It was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, Satan, that's... Your first problem was waking up this morning. I feel like there was there was something released that I was really excited for, but I do not know what it is. I have not heard Disaster in a CD. I have not listened to it yet. Yeah, nothing is coming up with like music I'm interested in. There was a few metal albums, but nothing really. Nothing really I'm interested in. Yeah, there's nothing on the music front to talk about this week, huh? No, I don't listen to U2. I've never really cared about U2. Will you become a reaction channel like Nina Bonina? No, I will not. I have zero interest in that. Reactioning is not what I do. Do I give good reactions to anything ever? Hi, Pokey. Of all Drag Race people, who would you say makes the best music? You know what? I can get down to Sharon Needles albums. Yes, Vivi Brown recorded a new album. She's coming out with it. Yes, Pokey, you are correct and true. The Dragon Quest Builders demo. I really enjoyed it, but nothing in that demo was different than just watching someone else play it. Like, you get a feeling on how to play, but it's not like if you watch someone play it and if you want to buy it, this is not going to sway you in one way or another. Like, you already know how you feel about this game before playing the demo, because the demo doesn't really go that deep. It's like it's the first hour of the game, and once you get to that point, it's over. What did you think about the Cuckoo Thought He Bought incident today? That was everything. I lived for that shit. Oh yeah. I remember what I want to talk about. Okay, so something that I've been trying to wonder and discuss with you guys is my gaming streams. I want to move them to Twitch. I want to go over to Twitch, and I want to know what you guys think, if you care about the gaming streams. All four of you. Because, I don't know, Twitch just seems like it just feels better to be on Twitch when you're playing a game. Because, I don't know, because... It's just like I'm just trying. I don't want to separate the audiences, but it's just like sometimes people come in here and be like, "Let's talk about Drag Race while I'm playing Shovel Knight." It's like I don't really care about that shit. Well, I already play online games with fans, so that's the difference. But I guess the online Twitch integrated games, I think, is what you mean. I did do Twitch before. I didn't like it because no one was there. But I did play a game that no one was watching. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I would rather none of my fans be Drag Race fans. I want none of my subscribers to be Drag Race fans. That's how I would prefer it. Also, I think that number is wrong. I know that's the truth, and that makes me sad. Because I tweeted this, drag content on this channel is secondary. I put more focus on my gaming content than I do the drag content. Like, yes, I'm going to recap all the All-Star stream, but I'm going to be playing video games throughout. I mean, my Hat in Time playthrough, which, by the way, is one of my favorite playthroughs I've done so far, is getting like 64 views per video. And I'm still gonna post it, because I don't really give two shits about the views right now. Like, I don't get paid enough for this shit. Like, I literally didn't get paid this month. Oh, that's another shit we could talk about. Fucking YouTube. Fucking YouTube's fucking change, which is so dumb. That pissed me off so much. Having the game as a background, it would be moving images, which would be more interesting. But that's so. I'm still thinking about YouTube's fucking changes. Like, they are just killing small channels. That's basically what they're doing. YouTube right now is killing small channels, and it's well, no, they're making it impossible for new people to come to the site. It's not a black and white thing. It's a certain thing that's really destroying it. This is the end. No, I'm not joking when I say this. This is the end for new content creators on YouTube. You have to come to YouTube with an established audience before you ever get paid. They do not want new content creators. They want the content creators that already have to stay. That's very apparent. That's very obvious. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. They did not have to do shit for Logan Paul. You know what they could have done for Logan Paul? This is not, in reality, this does not have a lot to do with Logan Paul. This has a lot to do with those people that take other people's content and upload it to YouTube, which a lot of people have been having problems with and have been trying to do, and then they just keep uploading, and then when they get banned, they just create a new channel, and still they get ad revenue right away regardless. And they get thousands of views, but this way they don't. And like 4,000 hours is a lot of time. That's a lot of time to get views per year. Like, it's understandable. Like, I get more than that. I get way more than that. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I got more than that in a month. But that's because my videos are 16 minutes long, at least, for the most part. Like, some are 4 minutes, but most of them are 16 minutes lately. So it's like, of course I accumulate that much amount of time. But if you're like an animator, you're going to get maybe a 4-minute video out a month, and you are not going to accumulate that much watch time. It's hurting. There's nothing here. So it's like, it's hurting people. Like, my channel right now is not in danger of getting no monetization. That's not what's happening. I have over 1,000 subscribers. I get more watch time, and I already had the 10,000 views. So my channel isn't, but it's not like I get paid enough to even get paid. So here's what I found most interesting is when they made this statement was the 100, they were like, okay, so-and-so channels don't make, let's say, $100 a year. So if you don't know how YouTube works and AdSense works, you have to make $100 to get paid. Like, for example, this month I did not make $100, so I did not get paid from YouTube. So so that just sits there in AdSense. So they're thinking, well, this money's getting wasted from these smaller YouTubers because their money's just sitting there and not getting paid out because they're not making the $100. And I think that's their main reason as to why they're doing this, so they don't have to get a large amount of small little communities or channels having bits of money that is going to waste. I think that's their reasoning. I think that's why they're not making it. So that's what I found the most telling when it came to this whole thing. That's the thing. That's what doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not about that. It's about, oh, here's why that matters. Here's why that matters, Satan. YouTube does not promote your videos unless you are monetized. As in, your videos do not get into search results. So for whatever reason, my Sharon Needles video hit the algorithm perfectly. I don't know what I did to it. It just hit the algorithm perfectly, and it went into 100,000 Drag Race fans' recommendations. That one video of mine that blew up, it went there, and I don't understand what I did. I had not tried to recreate it. I just keep doing what I do, but it got popular. I don't know what the algorithm did, but I can guarantee you if that video was not monetized, it would not have done that. Nothing would have happened with that because it needs to be monetized. Yeah, and anything, I think my video wasn't because I wasn't popular at the time, but if you're a popular YouTuber and your video gets with the word gay or drag, it's not demonetized. Demonetized is the wrong word. Demonetized means you don't get paid at all. You get limited ads, which means certain advertisers won't put your ad on their videos. Well, okay, so my videos... Okay, so here's another thing if you don't know. So if you have a video that has that and then it gets flagged for, you know, having gay or drag in the title, then you ask for a review. So if you can ask for a review, and then people will check it and go, oh, okay, this video's fine. Every video I've ever had has been fine. So, like, even though it has gay or drag in the title, it's a completely acceptable for all audience video. So that means they get flagged for no reason, but you still have to go through that process, and you do lose money from it. That's how, you know, other people make money from YouTube. And if you have more than 10K subscribers, you can actually get that checked out before your video gets published. I cannot. I get money if you skip an ad. I don't get money if you have ad block. Ad block does not help me. But use ad block if you want to use ad block. I'm not telling you not to. Do what you need to do. Save that precious seconds. Seriously. Do you get paid through YouTube Red regardless of monetization? I actually don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, videos are flagged if gay or drag are in the description. And every single one of my videos I have posted since getting some sort of followership has gotten flagged. And when I say flagged, I don't mean flagged for like copyright or flagged for whatever. It just means it gets limited ads. So that's the whole thing. And by the way, my channel is not, just so you guys know, my channel is not in danger of getting no monetization. That's just not what's happening. But it's the smaller channels. And I do feel some anger for those smaller channels not getting monetization. Because it's not fair. It's just not fair. Well, they justify it by it just being the algorithm. I mean, there's other words that get it. But it's just the algorithm, and these include trans. This also includes any curse words, includes any other stuff like that. I mean, YouTube. This conversation has been had a lot. This is not a new conversation. When this first happened, this has been around for a while. Like a lot of us have just dealt with it. Like, for a while, I used to put gay in, like, every tag of mine. I stopped doing that, but I just started doing that again, because who fucking cares? Well, they're doing that because of... A lot of it was because of PewDiePie. It's not PewDiePie's fault alone. But it's like some advertisers were like, we don't feel comfortable putting our ads on this person because they're not advertiser friendly. So this is what YouTube had to do to fix everything, so to appease the advertisers. It's the advertisers that are kind of the problem, not so much YouTube. Like, YouTube is at fault, but it's also the advertisers just not understanding how the internet works. Like when you're on a PewDiePie video, you don't associate the Tide ad or the BMW ad before the PewDiePie video. You don't associate those brands together. It's like, yeah. So that was YouTube. That was YouTube talk. I would assume you will get YouTube Red revenue. Oh, another thing I found interesting in like researching this was how the algorithm works for videos, and this may be why some of my videos have not been doing as well lately, is because I have been posting my streams lately in full, like these streams in full on my channel. if you don't get enough watch time on all your videos combined, like percentage wise on how much watch time there is to be had on your videos, it's less likely your videos will be promoted on YouTube. So because I post this sort of video that's 2 hours long, my viewership goes down because YouTube isn't promoting it anymore. So I found that very interesting. I'm not gonna stop posting these streams because I like it, but it's just a lot to get around. So this is why I want to move my gaming streams to Twitch. That's one reason, because Twitch is just a little bit better. It's still shit. Don't get me wrong. Twitch is shit. Twitch is not not the best site in the world. I need to replay my music playlist. But that's I want to move to Twitch. It's basically what this whole spiel was. Oh, and also if you'd like to support me, patreon.com/pixelpixelboom. Just gonna put that in there. Link in the description. I mean, yeah, maybe tomorrow I can just go to Twitch. Oh, it's harder for a YouTuber to go to Twitch because Twitch is not a video service site. It's not a video streaming site. It's a live streaming site. Like, this primary function, which is a secondary function for YouTube, is the primary function for Twitch. And also, it's harder because it's a specific for gaming, while it has been evolving a lot away from gaming. Like, IRL is a huge thing there. But, yeah. I don't think a lot of YouTubers are moving to Twitch. Everyone that's on Twitch, like gaming-wise, already uses Twitch. People won't be switching to Twitch. But Amazon did try. Amazon has been hinting at a video service, so it's possible that YouTube will get a competitor soon. I don't know how well that will go down, but we'll see. But yeah, maybe I'll try tomorrow with Shovel Knight. I have not played Kindergarten, and I don't watch any pokey YouTubers because they annoy me so much. It's your boy. That's how each and every one of them starts their videos. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, I need some tea, so just gotta open up this ball. Okay, Rob, thank you so much for coming. I also can't with Pokemon YouTubers. Are you hearing some noise in my mic, or is it just me drinking? It tastes way more lemony this time. I think the lemonade to tea ratio is off. Pokey YouTubers. Yes, All Stars 3 recaps are coming. Noise? What noise? Oh god. Is it like static? Because there's no outside noise. Both, Chris, both. Oh fuck, okay. I need to hear it for myself and then I can try to fix it. This happened before. Huh. See. It is the right... How's that? Still there. Oh god. It might be just something we have to deal with today. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I can... Nope, it's just something we have to deal with. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's my fan? Oh, I think it's the fan from my computer, actually. It is on, but it's not that loud. I don't know why it's just getting picked up. Yeah, we just have to wait until the fan cools down. Well, I don't want to do good on Twitch. I don't want to do good anywhere. I don't want anyone to bother with me. And I don't think that's entirely true. There's enough faceless YouTubers. I mean, Twitch streamers. Not everyone uses face cam on Twitch. Have I ever stolen something? I used to be a kleptomaniac when I was a child, but I am too paranoid now. Okay, now that I can hear it, it's definitely the PC fan. Yeah, I've been playing Overwatch, same amount I've been playing lately. I'm really excited for the new updates that are happening. The skins look amazing. My PC is exactly 1 year old. It's 1 year old. Years? Year. Ugh. My mouth, it betrays me constantly. Oh my god, the new Hanzo skin's amazing. I just saw it like right now. I thought they were only showing the Lucio skin today, but the Hanzo one is so good. I really love the Roadhog one, even though I never played Diablo. It just looks really cool. That Butcher skin. And I'm really excited for the new map. I'm just excited to have a new map. Okay, what else is going on? So we talked about YouTube, which happened. We talked about the government. Do you have a lisp or an accent? I have Well, everyone has an accent. I don't think my accent is disruptive to my words, but I do have a lisp. I'm just a mush mouth. Yeah, don't say that word. It really bothers me. Thoughts on the Pokemon Snubbull? Snubbull is an amazing Pokemon. I don't really know why people dislike him at all. He's just a good fucking Pokemon. I'm gonna go to get my permit, drive to your house, hold you at gunpoint in the next video, and make you admit. I mean, I would literally just let you shoot me. I would have no problem with that. What would you do if Bayonetta isn't on Smash for the Switch? Complain. What shows did I grow up with? Avatar: The Last Time. Oh, this is something else I want to talk about. Thank you for bringing this up, Pokey. You are the best. You're the best person in the stream. Let me just tell you that. So this is something I want to do. Oh, that's my sister and my mother. They're laughing. They're having a good time without me because I'm not there. But, so I watched normies. I don't know if you watch them. They're reactors. And they started watching Legend of Korra because they watched all of Avatar, and for the first time, and they loved it. And now they're watching Legend of Korra. And I watched the first season of Legend of Korra, but I did not watch anything after that. And that's because I hated it. I did not like the season, and I especially hated the fandom. But watching them watch the first episode and then continues to watch, and knowing how the series continues, I really want to watch it, but there's a big element missing in the first episode of Legend of Korra, and the second I see Mako in the second episode, I'm gonna hate the show. I'm gonna hate it because it's horrible. It's horrible. Like, just the most problematic factor of the show is a love triangle that doesn't fucking matter, and I don't know if I can get through it. It's like I just want to get to Toph. That's all I want to do. I just want to get to Toph, and I think that's the third season. But holy fuck. Yeah, there was just no way Legend of Korra was gonna stand up to Avatar. It's just so Yeah. Where are they now from the first cast? Oh. Who is your favorite Avatar character? Mine's Toph. I knew someone that was a Toph X Zuko, and I was very weirded out by that ship. I'm very weirded out by ships in general. Just ships are weird. But my favorite Avatar character was probably Katara. One character I wish we saw more of was Avatar Kyoshi, because she was the best. And she's the best Avatar. Just like no question about it. Toph is a great character. Do you like Kesha? I like Kesha as a person. I have never liked her music. Her old music or her recent music, I have not liked it. You remind me of the gay from Mean Girls. His name's Damien, not the gay. Get it right. Tylee's pretty amazing. If I was a character, I would personally be Tylee, because she's the circus freak. I also love her arc of like being a character that has sisters that look exactly like her and trying to like stand out by running away and joining a circus. And then at the end of the series, she is part of the Kyoshi warriors who all look the exact same. I mean, that's character development right there. I mean, you definitely were not watching my first video. My first video was posted in 2007 on a different fucking channel. Azula was a great character. Avatar: The Last Airbender was a great show. If you've not seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, do. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. It used to be, but it's one of the best shows ever. Legitimately, not just a cartoon, just one of the best shows ever. Oh, if you're a patron, you can go to the Patreon and you can watch a 5-year-old Let's Play of me playing a game called Creevers. It's only in 2 parts, and I didn't finish it. But I think it's exactly it was exactly 5 years old on New Year's Eve. I didn't read the comics. I read the synopsis of the comics. So I did find out what happened to Zuko's mom. That was pretty out there. That was not. I don't think that was not that well written. When I was a kid, I watched the It miniseries, and it made me scared of clowns. And now that has reverted into love of clowns. And seriously, don't let your kid watch it at all. It will scar them. Look at me. I'm a fucking mess. You can obviously tell that. Yep, I'm keeping up with Overwatch. I have never been sexually attracted to clowns. No more than you. How are you scared of Lady Gaga? I did not see the new It. It's not in theaters anymore by the time I was like good to watch it. Yeah, the new skins for Overwatch look great. Pandora existed in 2008? Oh, that's actually how I watched Pokemon too. I used to watch Pokemon through the VHS. And one thing they did that was evil was I think it was the Lieutenant Surge VHS that they had. It was Lieutenant Surge, or maybe it was a different one, Lieutenant Surge and the SS Anne. And if you know the SS Anne episode, that episode ends with the ship sinking like the Titanic, and everyone is still on the ship, like Ash and the gang are still on the ship with Team Rocket. But the following episode was not on that VHS, and I never owned that VHS. So for years, I was just straight up like, just fucking, I didn't know what happened. As far as I knew, that was the end of the series because they just all drowned on the bottom of the ocean. It was some evil fucking shit. Obviously, I knew that they didn't because, you know, like Charmander evolved and shit. But holy fucking hell. Has it been great? I have not seen anything weird in Texas lately. The weather, maybe. I guess, is that what you're referring to? It's just cold. I'm used to the cold. We're a bit more up north than you. Slightly. Biggest achievement in my life? My biggest achievement is when I won the science award in 5th grade. That's probably the biggest achievement. That's really sad. I have not done much with my life. Anyways. You had the second part of that episode? Yeah. It's just... Pokemon doesn't have a lot of two-parters, especially that first season, but when it did, they split them up. Oh, it never snowed here. Yeah, it was colder. It was super cold, but it was just not rainy. I definitely do not do that, because that seems like, you know, actually work. That just seems weird. And this foam thing cannot be comfortable. Oh, sorry for moving the mic, by the way. I mean, I literally just touched my clown nose and put it on my microphone that I have here. That's the best way I can prove it. Yeah, well, we live in Texas. We're not used to this weather. Even the suggestion of ice will shut down this entire city. But there was none. Like, there was no precipitation while it was super cold. So, there was no ice. It's like... It's 70 degrees right now outside, and I don't like... I prefer cold weather. And it's 70 degrees outside. How dare they? They start the episode with Ash and Friends. Yeah, the Jenny funeral. I live in Fort Worth, Texas. Red. You didn't realize this was live? What's the weather like what's the weather like? What's the weather gonna be like tomorrow? It's currently 69 degrees. I think you guys would like that. Yeah, I think it's gonna stay. Yeah, it's gonna stay in the 60s for the rest of the week. So we're gonna be pretty okay. We got like sprinkling of snow, but the ground wasn't cold enough to stick. My brother's voice. Oh, my brother's actually visiting tomorrow. I don't think we're recording tomorrow, but he's actually gonna be here tomorrow. Were there any protests in Texas today? I don't know. I've been in a bubble. I have not. I literally have not been online, like to actually see the news and see what people are doing. Ever taken medicine or went through treatment for? Well, I've taken antibiotics a couple times. Besides that, no. Right, Women's March. Of course, it's the 20th. Of course, Women's March is today. I have not heard of anything happening. Dallas is a pretty big place. I would expect Austin to have something, but nothing here. I mean, DFW Airport was a big place during the protests for the Muslim ban, so maybe. But yeah. My brother had a slight Hispanic accent. My brother sounds more redneck than I do. My brother's a big old redneck. So I don't really think so. Though he does speak Spanish pretty fluently, and I don't speak Spanish at all. Yeah, nothing usually happens in Fort Worth, usually. Usually everything happens in Dallas. We're like right there. Yeah, we're just not having much of a drag race talk. We're just having general talk today, because we're gonna be inundated with drag race soon. So might as well just have a break from drag race. Okay, that's really bad. Who the fuck does that? That's really fucking horrible. Like, why? My favorite sign ever from the women's protest. Well, the best one from last year was a. Oh, I forgot what it was. Oh, okay, I can't remember. It's something about a fagé with a tambourine. It's so good. It's like my favorite thing ever. But the best sign was a. Was this woman holding up a sign that said, "Remember, white women voted for Trump," and that's my favorite sign. It's so fucking good. I might have to be basic and go to South Padre for. I lived there. I used to live in South Padre. Well, I lived in Port Isabel, which is, you know, the city right before South Padre. But going to South Padre for your 21st is very, very basic. I have to say, it's like, I hope your birthday's not during spring break, because my sister's is, and she lived there, so it's like she just stayed in her own home during spring break on her 21st. Actually, she lived here, actually. Yeah, she lived here, but I think she did actually go down there for her 21st. Oh, Texas talk. Oh my god. You're obviously younger than I am, but I lived there when the bridge collapsed. And the bridge collapsed on 9/11. Oh my god, that was a weird thing. Wow, that brought everything. Yes, that's what it was. I actually reblogged that on Twitter, on Tumblr today. That was everything. I feel like I just had 50 conversations in a row and I don't know what to talk about now. I'm just reminiscing about the time that our entire town was like, we don't know what to do. The bridge is out. Okay, yeah. See, do you guys remember on New Year's that we're here on New Year's when I was like, we need to stop with this Tide Pod meme, and I think I said that people are gonna start dying, and guess what? People started. Well, I don't think anyone died, but people definitely started getting sick because they started eating that shit for real. I don't do anything for a living. I'm a broke ass bitch. There has been one death. One death counted. Idiot. Also, the flu is going around lately, and it's really worrying me. Everyone was drunk on that stream, and it concerned me. I was like the one not drunk person, and I was like, maybe I should drink. But I decided not to. I should audition for season 11. I don't know what Uganda Knuckles is. I feel like I don't know memes. There's a meme right now of two like anime girls that are like squished down. They look weird. And I was like, the first time I saw them, which is like literally yesterday, I was like, what are those? What are those minions? They look like anime minions. They literally look like the anime version of Minions. So I was very confused. Can you hear my dad in the background? He kind of sounds like a oh, we already talked about this. Opinion on people who say feminism has gone too far by saying it's annoying when they whine about people opening doors for, I don't know. Just let them rot. Has your Drag Race videos killed all your enthusiasm for it? No. My enthusiasm for Drag Race has been what it's been for a while, which has been pretty low since All Stars 2 because of the fan base. But I still enjoy the show. But I don't get as excited. Like, I feel like I should have gotten way more excited for the Drag Race Thailand announcement than I did, because I didn't get that excited. Bye, Kunimitsu. Thank you so much for coming. Did you guys not know about Drag Race Thailand? How did you guys miss Drag Race Thailand? It does look messy, but it looks fun. It's Drag Race, but in Thailand. I'm pretty sure it's in English. There was a announcement and they were talking in English, so I'm pretty sure it's in English. Okay, I need to stop playing with my pop socket. I'm gonna play with this putty instead. Okay, that's an original. Whatever. Oh, the Instagram does write in Thai. Or whatever the language is. I literally do not know that language. I don't know how it's not destroyed yet. It's like so soft now. This needs to die. I'm gonna throw away soon, I already know. I was trying to see if I could throw some silica gel in the little egg and see if that dries it out. And it does kind of dry it out, but it's still like not good. I'm not watching Celebrity Big Brother. I don't watch that. I have not met any of the Rue girls, and nor do I plan on it. It's not one of my goals. I do not play any Digimon games. Oh yeah, I have Crazy Arrow and Stinking Putty. It still has the same problem, but it does last longer than just Silly Putty. I usually buy 2 big tubs like once a year. I just haven't bought any this year. When MySpace was in trend, my brother had Itachi's theme piano cover at his page music. What about you? My page music was usually like a Beyonce, or there were actually I take it back, MySpace bands. It was a MySpace band. Probably a Dot Dot Curve song. There probably was a while where it was like Beyonce, but it was Dot Dot Curve for sure. Do you like Trisha Paytas? So I never been much for Trisha Paytas, as I wasn't for Shane Dawson, but in Shane's latest videos, I kind of liked her. I mean, she's not bad. It's hard to tell what's real and what's fake with her. I mean, her video where she does carpool karaoke by herself. Is it real or is it fake? I have a lot of concerns. What about Pokemon games? Yeah, I play Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon game is Soul Silver. I don't know what's a persona with her or not. Like, it's hard to tell. It's just I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think we talked about the Shane Dawson thing last week, but basically it's like it's all based on nothing. There's really no evidence for it, and there's no victims. It's not like there is anything to it. It's just something taken out of context. Didn't we already talk about this Kunset? I think that's how I pronounce her name. I don't know how to pronounce anyone's name. But his old skits sucked. Telling you right now, they suck. They were not good. They were never good. His short movies that he does now are still not good. So those types of videos he does are not good. He's actually more interesting when he's not doing that shit. And his videos recently have been actually really interesting. Like it's confronting, which are completely the opposite of what they are called. It's like it's not confronting. I don't think that's the correct term, but those videos are really interesting. I feel like Ryland's more cringy than Shane. Just because it feels like he's not always comfortable. Favorite starter, Generation 1, I would say Bulbasaur. Generation 2, Cyndaquil. Generation 3, none of them. Generation 4, Piplup. Generation 5, Oshawott. Generation 6, Froakie. And Generation 7, Poplio. So basically, majority of the water types. Shane Dawson videos under me because it makes it feel more and more like it's a TV show and YouTube is a network. Generation 3 sucked. No, Generation 3 didn't suck. I just don't care for any of the starters. None of the starters really come, like, none of them I'm attracted to. Like, none of them are, like, I want to pick them. Like, I put them in the box whenever I play Generation 3. Like, the only difference now is Mega Salamence. Not Salamence, Mega Sceptile. That is, like, the big difference for me. Because that's when I would pick Trico. But since then, no. I don't even think Generation 3 is that well liked. Like, I think people were hyping it up because they wanted a remake. But I think people just want a remake for the sake of a remake. I don't really think people actually care about it. Like, all of a sudden, you see people coming out of the woodwork. It's like, oh, Generation 4 was the best generation, and we need. It's like, no, it wasn't. It really was not. It was not that great. Like, it's a generation of Pokemon. It's fun. But it's not great by any means. So I just think people like to jump on the remake bandwagon. I think Generation 5 is genuinely good. It has a fun story. Generation 6 is by far the worst. It's actually the worst. They skipped over it like crazy. I've not played Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun. Kind of weird. I kind of just let those games fall behind, but I should play them. Just not anytime soon. Okay, thank you so much for coming, Dixie. I'm glad you can make it. Pokemon Z never happened. Which honestly, thank God. Thank God it did not happen. It was clearly supposed to happen. They even called one of the animes Pokemon Z. Nintendo Labo. I more than likely won't get a Nintendo Labo, even though it looks cool. No. not something I'm gonna do. It seems like a fun project. If I feel like, oh, I need to have a project to do, maybe I would get the Labo, but one of the Labo kits, but it's not for me. Yeah, there was no third game. Do I have a man in my life? Hell to the no. I want nothing. Want nothing to do with anyone. Recently I've been thinking about it, and the thought of touching another human person really disgusts me. Like, I don't want physical contact right now, currently, which is completely different than like a month ago when I was needing it. Yeah, we definitely need Pokemon Snap remake, or I think we need a remake. I don't think we need port. We need full remake. And the guys on Grindr are awful. It's like, yeah, I actually just recorded a video this morning, and I talked about it. I talked about Grindr and stuff. I was born in 1995. How did you know that? Did I say my age earlier? I may have said my age. I don't fear relationships. I just assume that they're all gonna end. So I don't really have anything to fear. I know how it's gonna work. I mean, that's the truth. That's how I see the world. Okay, I see. Open a PO box. Well, I would say that I already have a PO box open, but because of what you said, I'm just not even gonna mention that. 95 was the year of the pig. It's perfect. Who's the creator in this situation? I'm getting really tired. So here's been my sleeping schedule. I've been going to sleep at various times from like 6 p.m. to like 10 p.m. But no matter what time I go to sleep, I always wake up at 1 p.m. And I do not understand why. Okay, thank you so much for coming. Go have fun in the Discord. It's your favorite place. Would you mind if your future BF hates clowns? I mean, that would kind of be a problem. Because I kind of am a clown, like not a professional clown. Hopefully, that's what I should be working on. I need to go to clown hole. Clown hole? Clown school. Clown hole. That's literally me talking without my lips. Clown school. Satan. That's the one thing that happened in the streams is I had an ongoing joke that I dated, you know, the devil, and I can't really make that joke because I want to say Satan, but then they're saying you just ruin everything, Satan. That's basically what I'm saying. Did I find Pennywise hot? No, I did not. No, that's not anything I'm interested in. Well, that was a genuine yawn. So how do you feel about Flavor of Love Charm School? Literally my favorite show. I think out of that generation, it's the best one. Flavor of Love Charm School. Actually, you know what? Charm School Rock of Love was actually pretty fucking good too. Like watching that back, that was damn good. So I don't know my competition between those two, but like it's definitely better than the dating ones. But no, Safari definitely deserved to win that. I don't like Layleen did great, but come on. Clown school is a real thing. I mean, you can go to school to be a clown. It's more like a course, like going to makeup school or beauty school. It's like that. It's like not, you don't go to university or anything. You just take a course, and it's like a 6-week course. It's like that. It depends on like what institution you're going to. Like the Ringling Brothers had one. They're just pretty intense actually, but I don't know if they're still doing it because they closed down the Greatest Show on Earth, so I don't know if they're still doing that. They still have other shows, you know, they have other shows around though that are stage shows, not circuses. Have you always been obsessed with clowns since young, or was it because of a film or something? I watched the It miniseries when I was really young, and it scared me, and I was actually scared of clowns till I was about 14, and then I kind of got over it and started like actually looking at clowns and like seeing them, and they're pretty cool, and so I started like really like getting into them, and now I love them. So it didn't really start when I was a kid. And there really wasn't anything in particular. I don't think so. There wasn't like one clown that like changed my eye. I just like the colors, basically, because I was really into mimes specifically, but I was like they don't have a lot of colors to them, and I like colorful shit. So of course I then went to clowns from mimes. How do you feel about some of the girls' behavior on the show? Like Holly stealing Heather's dress, and Larsa having a whole attitude with Monique. Well, I definitely think they knew they were on a TV show more than most. So I think they were like playing it up for sure, because they knew what was getting camera time. I did not watch Bad Girls Club, so I have no idea who Tanisha is. Is she the one in the crying GIF that everyone uses? The crying nodding head GIF? That's one of the Bad Girls Club girls, right? I do not watch American Horror Story. So I did not watch Cole. The only real experience I have with her is her on Kathy Griffin's show, where they met up for like a quick hot second. Oh, thank you, Rob. I'm glad you liked it. Cuphead was a great series. Now watch A Hat in Time. It's really good too. Kathy Griffin had a great show. Actually, I want to go back and watch it. It's going to be very awkward if I go back and then I watch the Paula Deen episode. Because that was a good episode. Her gay assistant was so funny. Oh yeah, the art style for that game is great. Yeah, Life on the D-List. That was such a good show. It's weird reading when I read her book, and it like you kind of got behind the scenes how it was all fake. It wasn't all fake, but it was like there were some things happening that we didn't see. I can read. I used to read a lot. I used to read so much. I don't think I read a single. The only book I read last year was a graphic novel, and it was Dead India by Hamish Steele, which was good. It was damn good, but it was the only thing. I'm not gonna give like a big thing. It's like I'm gonna read a book a week. It's like, no, I'm probably gonna read one book a month, and that's my goal. And I've not read a single book this month, so I have like 10 days to do it. But I got a book for Christmas, so hopefully I'll get that. I don't think I truly know the smell of weed because I'm so straight edge. I used to listen to audiobooks too. I actually listened to the audiobook, like a lot of Kathy Griffin's book, because it was really good after I read it. I think the first book I read is the book I got for Christmas. It's called In the Country We Love, My Family Divided by Diane Goriro. I think that's how you pronounce it. She's one of the Latinas from Orange is the New Black and Jane the Virgin. So I think that's the first one. And I also have a few books on my shelf that I have not read yet. Most of them is YA. High Society. Okay, that actually sounds good. I'll check that out. Oh yeah, she did release that book. I actually kind of forgot about that book. Her Famous People Interactions book. Speaking of Kathy, what did you think about her falling out with Anderson and Andy Cohen? I think it was bad for Anderson and Andy Cohen because that fucking New Year's telecast was horrible. That was so bad. It's like, why Andy Cohen? Like, get a comedian, get someone that's interesting. Not someone that just is known for being shit-faced all the time. What are some foods you just like? I really don't like mayo, mustard, ketchup, boiled eggs. I don't like mustard, that's for sure. If you watch my Dragula recap, you know that. I don't like any seafood. All seafood is disgusting to me. I cannot stand it. You know, something very weird I realized is I don't like paprika. That's such a specific weird spice to not like, but I don't like it. Something I realized, whenever it's in cooking, I can taste it immediately and I cannot eat it. It's such a weird thing to dislike that specific spice. But, yeah. Paprika is a spice. I don't know how to describe it. A clown cooking show? That's actually interesting. I don't cook that. I mean, I don't cook that a various amount. I tend to cook the same things over and over again. I don't like tomatoes either, but I do like tomato products. So I will deal with tomato sauce. I won't deal with whole tomatoes. And I will deal with tomatoes that have been stewing in something for a while. So whenever you have seasonings that are in the tomato, that's what I like. You don't like pizza or chicken? Okay, I don't even know how you survive. Like, I don't... Well, I guess chicken is a texture thing probably for you. Oh, that's one thing. I don't like ketchup. I don't like ketchup. It's weird. I don't like ketchup. It's too sweet for me. It's too sweet. So it's like I don't eat it. Thank you. I really don't meet people that don't like ketchup often. Are you the person who orders from McDonald's and takes off the healthy shit in it before you, I guess you say, eat, before I eat it? I just take out the tomato. That's all that bothers me. I can deal with onions, pickles, lettuce. I can deal with that shit. I just don't like the onions. I mean the onions, the tomatoes. Santa Hawaiian pizza. The reason I do not like, I guess it's not really the Hawaiian pizza, it's specifically the pineapple. I understand why people like it. It's like, I understand the flavor combination. I personally do not like it because I do not like heated pineapple. And like the caramelized pineapple, I don't like that. I don't like that taste. But I do like fresh pineapple, but it does not work with fresh pineapple. Like with cold chilled pineapple, it doesn't work that way. And also I don't like the temperature differences. Sweet tea. I'm drinking right now. I'm currently drinking half iced tea, half lemonade. It's Lipton half and half. It's actually really good. Santon Activia. I don't think I've ever had Activia. If we're gonna have yogurt, we have something else. But I don't really have a problem with it. The commercials were weird for a bit, but it's fine. Okay, but this sweet tea tastes weird. I think the measurements are off. It tastes way too much like lemonade. Arizona is really good. I like Arizona's punches more than their teas.
What the fuck did I just...
Oh yeah. I feel like me and Jack talked about 7-Eleven cup sizes before. It's pretty fun. When I first found out about your channel, I thought you were a huge Sasha Velour stan. You definitely came in after my first video that got big. Because I read her for filth in that video. Do you think Diantha from Pokemon X and Y is a bad champion? I like her, but I do see the issues with people not liking her. It's just she's not as, you know, she's not as well developed as others. Like, I don't even think, like, I mean, when you're following a champion like Cynthia and, well, I guess Alder's not that big, but like Cynthia's pretty well loved. Diantha just isn't gonna compete.
What the fuck did I just...
How was Iris the worst champion? She was pretty good. That was some good. Well, first off, I called it. I was psychic. I was like, oh, Iris is gonna be the champion. I already know she is, and she was. Have you played all the Pokemon games? I never played the 4th generation games in full. I played them. I borrowed a friend's to just collect the Pokemon so I could get a full Pokedex, but I never actually played them. Played the story. Iris in the anime was horrible. I agree with that. So was Silent. He was bad too. That was just an annoying season. My favorite Pokemon type is probably Psychic. I love Psychic types. Yeah, I don't think Guzma has been in the anime yet. Well, usually flat shoes tend to make them look a bit squat and short. So usually you wear heels to elongate your body. It oftentimes does throw off an outfit. My Shovel Knight stream for last week. I really did play Shovel Knight and went into it thinking, I already played it, I already beat it. There's no reason for me to get angry. But my deaths were so awful last week that I was like I was so not happy about that. It depends. We're pretty close to the end of the game, so it depends whether or not I get angry. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. My Shovel Knight streams. I need to start editing those. I wish I could do a playthrough of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on my channel. It's just I don't have a 3DS capture card. Favorite and least favorite songs of 2017? Favorite song was Fuck You Right Back by Miss Williams. I talked about that during my New Year's stream. My least favorite... was there anything bad? Like, really bad? I can't think of anything. There was no particular one that offended me that I remember, but I often don't listen to, like, I don't want to say don't listen to popular music, but I don't listen to music that's currently on the radio just because I don't listen to the radio. Why do people hate Caitlyn Jenner so much? Because she's awful. She's just an awful person in general that doesn't really understand what's happening. Swish Swish was pretty bad. I don't think I've ever listened to Gucci Gang in full. So I can't really comment on that one. Oh my god, my music ended again. Wow, that means we're getting close to the end of the stream. I need a burp. I didn't listen to either of Katie or Taylor's albums, so I cannot tell you. Oh, Sharon Needle doing Caitlyn Jenner's is pretty amazing. It's pretty good. Opinion on Jalen Kanyate, she's an amazing, funny queen. I don't think she was meant for that competition. At least not at the time. She was not meant for the competition. I have not seen Black Mirror either. I'm not really in the loop of a lot of shows. Oh, but you know what's starting again is Baskets, which is one of my favorite shows right now. What queens do you want to see on the show? I want to see Erica Tor Aviance. Oops. I dropped my bottle. Hopefully that didn't do anything. Erica Tor Aviance, Eva Destruction. I want to see those two queens. Best season of Drag Race. My favorite will probably be 3. Opinion on Chanel. I didn't really like her that much on either season she was on. I know she's a very good queen, but just on neither season, I never really liked her. Bring back people on the couch. What's people on the couch? Oh, the people's couch. Yeah, that should be brought back. Actually, I don't even need it to be brought back, to be quite honest. I could just handle I'm okay with Julie and Brandy where they are now. I kind of didn't really care that much about the other people. Sorry to say. But it was interesting. I think I had a better grasp on TV because I watched it. Because there were some shows I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. I kind of want to watch that. But every show they showed kind of got canceled. Like, all of them. Oh, the old ladies were good. They were good. Okay, you know, the people were good. But it was just like, it's not necessary for me to come back. But, you know, if they got a job and they get that coin, good for them. That is actually, you know, that's worth it. That's worth it for them. I wonder why that show got... Well, People's Couch didn't get canceled. It just... They never kept filming it, so I guess technically it did get canceled, but they never declared it canceled. I don't know Peppermint prior to season 9, and solely based on her time on Drag Race. Why was she considered a legend? She was considered a legend because she was one of the hardest working queens out there. This was not an uncommon thing for Peppermint to have 3 different gigs in one single night in 3 separate clubs. And she would go to all of them and she would always perform, do a great performance, and always have a smile. She would build sets, she would do everything. She was one of the hardest working queens in New York. And just did great performances and she was just always on top of her shit. That is who Peppermint was. I'd known a Peppermint since I was probably 11 years old. So I've been into Peppermint for a while. Oh my god, the Xeno fan. They were recommended for me on Twitter for some reason. And I don't know why they want, like, the Xeno family was like, follow this for some reason. I know I follow Julie and Brandy on Twitter, but like, come on now. Yeah, there was a funny joke that people had about Peppermint where they would say that she would actually hire impersonators and just have them go to the clubs for her, which is obviously a joke. You just can't do that. But that was a really funny joke that people had. Do you live? No, I live in Texas. I know. I knew of a lot of New York queens through the internet, just because of the internet. I was obsessed with the House of Aviance, which is not the house Peppermint's in, but she worked with a lot of people from the House of Aviance, like Coco and Nita. I think I would have been fine with Peppermint winning under these rules if she had done better in the lip sync. It was dependent on the lip sync. I do not know of any Baltimore queens. I don't really know where a lot of the queens come from, to be fair though. Peppermint's runway should have been better. I'm wondering if she didn't have the time to get items made for her, because I feel like that may be the case. Her club kid was good though. Maybe that was where all the time went into her club kid look. I'm taking care of my mom and she forced me to watch The Magicians. The Magicians is so good. Did you not like it? I fucking love it. Season 3 is so good so far. If Peppermint isn't close enough to the TV, does she? Pepper Squint. Oh my god, TJ. Boo. That was not good. Try again. I have not played Normal Lost Phone. I'll check it out after the stream. Do you think Laganja was really being bullied by other queens in season 6? Yes, I do think she was. I don't know bullied, but she was definitely being picked on, and she didn't take it well. It was hurting her, and she obviously made it known that it was hurting her. So, in that way, I do think I considered it bullying. The wedding episode. I don't remember what wedding is it. That season 2? What wedding? Oh no, we're the wedding. We're talking about a different show when it comes to the wedding. I know this is confusing. Do I think Nina was being bullied? Hell to the no. I think she was delusional. The gay boy is being forced to get married. I'm pretty sure he's bi, but yeah, I remember that. He's married. I remember. So that is season 2. Well, I don't want to talk about All Stars 3 if that's what I'm supposed to make a video about. Then I'd have no point in making the video. Who's your favorite queen right now based on the show? My favorite queen of all time from Drag Race is Jessica Wilde. She's my favorite. Absolute favorite. Who do you think the hottest rude girl out of drag is? Magnolia Crawford. He's really hot out of drag. Okay, well, the stream needs to start wrapping up, and I also need to go to sleep. So, Any last questions before we end the stream? Do you think BB's new album will have the same influence as Glitch or some old style? I think she's evolving. She's always evolving. Oh, JV! Is YouTube turning into Twitch? What is the super chat? I guess it's kind of turning into Twitch. Super chat has been around for a while though. It's not anything new. But thank you so much for contributing to the show. It really means a lot. Did I 100% Mario Odyssey? I did not. It's I cannot do the jump rope. It's a rhythm game. I might literally do a stream where all I try to do is beat the rhythm game. But yeah. Okay, so I did not get the volleyball one either. I haven't tried the volleyball, to be fair. I've been playing Mario Kart lately. I haven't really been playing Super Mario Odyssey. So, any updates? Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do Twitch, and we're gonna continue Shovel Knight. Follow me on Twitter if you need updates. One thing I don't know if I'm gonna post videos here that are like, hey, I'm live on Twitch. So, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Let me know what you guys think. And my Twitch is just Pixel Pixel Boom. And starting Monday, I'm gonna do a Hat in Time will continue, and I'm also starting my Mario Kart series on Tuesday, and that should be done. And then I don't know when the Drag Race episodes, I don't know if those are going to be posted on Fridays or Saturdays. More than likely Saturdays. It's probably going to take me a while tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow I'll try Twitch. We'll see how it works out. I'll try to figure it out. So I probably will post a video going, hey, I'm live on Twitch right now. So if that's annoying, feel free to turn off notifications if you get annoyed by that stuff. But that is what's going to happen tomorrow. So yeah, I would like to thank my patrons, specifically my $14 patrons, Thomas Is Not Okay and Riley, aka Sock. So you two are the best. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next stream tomorrow on Twitch. And remember to have fun. Bye guys.